Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Long Island City. I'm going to be talking about certain things on this channel about my health. So, disclaimer. Luxury 1 to 3 bedroom condominium. Starting, mind you, the 1 bedroom is already started at $5,500. So, just give you guys that clarity. It's going to be expensive Long Island City to live in now. There used to be a dentist's office here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am using the TELESIN Master. I keep saying TELESIN. It's TELESIN Master Grip. Let me stop butchering their name. Ladies and gentlemen, I am using the TELESIN. Sorry, TELESIN. Oh, I've got to get used to it. TELESIN Master Grip. I prefer the Master Grip over the chest mount. The chest mount was looking good. We didn't test it in the daytime. We tested at night. It looked, to me, as good as it's going to get without a gimbal. It's not a replacement of a gimbal, but it did a good job. For a, mind you, using that X5, which is the ultra wide, it's actually with an aperture at what, 5.6. The worst post office in Long Island City, friend. This post office has some very interesting employees. They say I can't use, mind you, general delivery, everyone. You know what general delivery is at the United States Postal Service? It's where you, as a traveler, someone that's homeless, or someone that's, mind you, in the U.S. getting mail and needs a safe place to get mail sent to. You can use their service for free, or if you already have an account with United States Postal Service, general delivery is for the options if someone wants to receive mail. And they can use it as an address. Yes, homeless person can use it. For this location here, and I have done that many times traveling though, not as a homeless person, traveling. So if I needed to get a package from a brand, because this happens from time to time back between 2013 and 2016, when I needed a replacement for a tripod from Manfrotto, or what's that, Ravly tripods, that they don't exist anymore, because the tripods kept breaking on me. And mind you, I was just doing averagely landscape work and astrophotography, and some of the joints would just can't sustain cold very long. And when I accidentally dropped it, kicked the tripod over, the mechanism that locks the legs in place cracked instantly, like boom, broke. So the quality, yeah, wasn't that premium. It's a video on my channel. Ravly tripods, R-A-V, I think it's E-I-I, but take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, probably one of the worst tripods I ever collabed with the brand. Mind you, originally I bought the first tripod and I thought it was good until they sent me one of a replacement from the first one, because mind you, the plate broke on the fluid heads, so I thought it was a fluke. So they sent me two. I traveled with both tripods and both broke. So I was like, yeah, trying to just go for pro, just go Manfrotto. So I started messing with Manfrotto, but then I started looking at other brands and realized other brands could offer the same as Manfrotto, but at half of the price. Manfrotto's a good family and good business, but I like their stuff, but ooh, I'm looking for that. Don't get me wrong, their stuff is great, but I'm looking for simplicity, budget, but also build quality. Carbon fiber is where it is. Most of my stuff is carbon fiber. Even my slider is carbon fiber. My extension to hold my gimbal is carbon fiber. That's what I'm talking about. Everything is carbon fiber. Yes, it's an expense for carbon fiber, but the weight that it, mind you, okay, then go buy an aluminum. And you'd be like, oh man, Panda, this thing is heavy. Yeah, that's what happens when you buy aluminum. But you get your money's worth for build quality. That's for sure. But I don't know how to explain to an audience why I do my own honest reviews on products. Mind you, there's many other YouTubers like myself and like Mike J's. What's that guy? Value Makes Sense. I just post one of his content. I talk about how other YouTubers fake or not as honest when it comes down to these promo reviews. Like for instance, when Apple launches their phone, or Samsung, or Norway, these guys have like 30 days with the phone. These guys already had the phone, and mind you, when they get their phone, mind you, do you guys understand why I do not want to sell out? Could have sold out so many times already. I choose not to go that rabbit hole. As a YouTuber, I want to explain to people why I'm still poor as a YouTuber. I got all these 7,000 subscribers, but only 2% support financially, physically, mentally. So I appreciate that. The rest, I don't even know where they're coming from. Some people are talking, some people visit, some just subscribe because they need subscribes, or they think they need to subscribe to a YouTube channel just to build up their subscription. And I'm looking at that, it's like, you are not related to what, but some of them more children, so I have to block. So yes, I do check accounts. But as a YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I don't sell out, for instance, when Samsung and Apple sends a phone to your favorite YouTuber, Marcus Brownlee, ask them to tell the truth. How long did they really have the phone? Guys, there's no way. Think about the science of everything. When Samsung launches their phone on the day of launch date, you see all these reviewers just pop out with a freaking 20, 40, 50 minute review on the phone that fast. That's because they had it for some time. When they say in the video, oh, this is hands-on with it, and they want to stretch the revenue. See, they want to stretch the revenue, but guess what? These YouTubers are these brand salesmen. Yeah, these YouTubers are salesmen. I'm a salesman. I try to promote the right product to you. But what they do is not disclose that this is what they do. These influencers that you look up to, they're not telling you the truth. This is why I keep it 100% clean. Listen, if a brand wants to collab with me, this is my rules. This is my contract. You don't get to tell me what I can and cannot say. You're not obligated to tell me what you, if you reached out to me for a reason, that means you trust and value my opinion. That doesn't mean that you can literally change my values and my opinion because you want me to read your product. No, it will always stay the same for everyone else. There are no exception. This is what brands have to understand. If you don't agree with me on that topic, then find another creator that's going to sell out. You don't send me your product 30 days in advance, and mind you, there's a letter that comes with a classified letter. This is why YouTubers, when they get these products beforehand, there's a letter with that product that says, hey, please, we want you to focus on this particular product. Mind you, it could be some fucking gimmick on the phone. It could be some type of new AI technology gimmick. It could be a new feature on the phone they want the creator to focus on. But no, I'm gonna focus on what most people are interested in, usability. Because let's be honest, a lot of you are not tech savvy. A lot of you don't even get why spend that much money on the phone. I would, because I'm a techie. I know what to do with the phone. I do everything with my phone. Shoot video, take pictures, do math, do emails, do taxes, pay the bills with the phone. Use the phone as, mind you, as my fax machine. Emails, calls, everything possible. Gaming, watching movies, even watching porn if you want to sneak in some porn. But you guys get the point, right? Everything you can do on your laptop, you can do with your phone now. So, it's just a computer in your pocket. So with that said, everyone. So when, mind you, TELESIN sends me the iPhone 17 Pro Master Grip combo, mind you, I'm using it on my iPhone 14 Pro. But they also send me other things. And I think their products are pretty cool for a iPhone filmmaker or videographer accessories. I'm using it now. Am I sales pitching? Kind of. I get, mind you guys get to save 15% with my link in the descriptions, right? Because I only think it's fair. If they're gonna send me a product, let me just promote them then, on my own free will. There's no stress, there's no obligation, there was no contract. There's like, yeah, just tell us what you think. Yeah, I'm gonna give them my caveats. I'm gonna let them know what I think about their product. I'm gonna give them a sense of like, this is how I'm using it in the real world. Are your influencers, that your big influencers, are they really using your product like they say they are? Maybe, and then once the hype goes down, they stop using it. But for me, I keep using it. The hype went down on the product, I'm gonna keep using it because it's a nice day. I don't need to wear gloves. I'm not freezing this time. And it works. Like I said, TELESIN sent me this product, and mind you, send me other products too. So I'm grateful as a homeless YouTuber, friend. But I do have cancer, and I don't want people to say, oh, now with the sad story, fuck. If I die, I die. I don't want a sad story. I want people to understand, like, I'm going through some health nonsense right now. Can't fucking eat a meal properly. If you watch my Instagram, you saw my Instagram, right? I brought Colombia, the homeless dude, a good to go last night. Because I knew, mind you, I knew I wasn't going to eat my good to go. So I didn't know what he wants. So early in the day, I went to go ask him, what do you like to eat? And he says, ooh, I want sweet and spicy. I said, listen, I can't promise you sweet and spicy, but I'm gonna, mind you, when he opened the tray, ladies and gentlemen, he was like, yo, Panda, oh my friend. Everyone that was in the store in Long Island City was like, yo, Panda, yo, can I get a plate? I'm like, oh, that's a good to go. You should download the app, guys. Like, seriously? That's good to go? I was like, yeah, you save money. So, even though it cost me $7, But yeah, everyone, trying to just so I want to say big shout out to TELESIN for sending me out the master grip. It's been useful, as you can see, TELESIN. Like, I'm hand holding this in one hand and give you hand gestures as I talk. I think this is a really cool tool, and it comes with a 3200 milliamp of a battery. But let me give you guys an update on that battery. So if you're not using a wall charger that supports fast charging, this is a 10-watt charging hand, mind you, master grip, right? Yes, it's not passive charging either, okay? But it would take 10 watts, but it was throttled down to about 5 watts. So keep this in mind. It may vary based on how authentic your wall charger is. If you got a bougie knockoff wall charger, you know what you're doing to your port on your phone, right? You're causing more damage than good. So I suggest think about buying a legit and honest, mind you, official cables when you're charging your phone. That includes iPhones and Samsung devices and all devices. Okay? But this master grip charges at 10 watts. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to charge this grip with, mind you, with the Python 35 watt. And mind you, so I drained the battery again, ladies and gentlemen. And then this time when I charged it, I used the in-use power bank to tell me the watts. And it was just throttling down after like halfway, 50% of the battery was charged, it throttled down. So, and most devices do that. They throttle down wattage based on the battery's capacity and how healthy the battery is. But no cable should not continue to deliver power once it's 100%. It should throttle down that power. But enough with the brand talking. But I've been just talking to, Bill Lewis sent me a message. So I want to talk about that. And I don't understand why he's apologizing for. Man, we may both make mistakes. But like, I'm screwed no matter what happens right now. I know I'm screwed. So this is why my days are short, ladies and gentlemen. Mind you, humanity just lost its humanity. No one gives. I'm not saying that you have to give a shit, but that's what we were built and born to do. Protect, serve, and treat each other with dignity. But everybody wants to be dictators and so, Bill Lewis, why are you only apologizing? Yeah, maybe you are apologizing for our stupid back and forth disagreements. But financially, you shouldn't apologize. You got your own family to take care of. My GoFundMe is not going to achieve my goal. I know. I am as screwed as fuck for January. I know. Yuki even telling me like a miracle has to happen. I'm like, I don't need a miracle. I just need people to realize that like, I reached out, I shared, I was transparent. Now I don't have to be transparent anymore. No. I've been transparent for the last 4.5 years since I've been back. Actually, I've been transparent about everything for the last few years, almost a decade almost. I've been transparent about the death of E. I've been transparent about our relationship. I've been, mind you, I shared that like, yes, she had a disability and I decided to take care of this young lady with my own financial fucking needs and what I had in my financial bank accounts. She didn't have to get no job. She just wanted a job. So I found her an easy and more collective job working at a Thai restaurant in Madison. But no, people want to nitpick about the good in my heart. Yeah, she wasn't no fucking Kim Kardashian or no Halle Berry look like. She was a Hmong, not Chinese. Hmong girl that just wanted a second chance. Yes, going through some legal and, mind you, accusement, which, mind you, never been charged of the crime because someone else was charged with the crime. But I digress. I shared that. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. I shared all my personal. I shared that I was raped when I was a child. I shared everything on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I shared, yes, even telling who the person that raped me as a child, a female, woman. And mind you, like I said, I was in foster care before, right? And these fucking people will abuse kids like it was nothing. But you know what? I shared. So now I don't have to share it anymore. I don't have to do anything anymore to amuse you anymore. Because my doctor just told me some funny shit. He was like, hey man, all those Clayton Bibsky haters. I was like, Clayton Bibsky haters? What the fuck? I didn't know what he was talking about until I started Googling Clayton Bibsky, and it took a minute until I was like, oh, this dude is watching Dave Chappelle. Yeah, this guy's watching Dave Chappelle. Because I shared the emails on, mind you, on social media. Like every time someone emails me something stupid, like, wow, the spelling. Oh my panda. Stop typing. Why don't you stop typing like a 6th grader? Making yourself look like an idiot. Actually, I never walked on the side of Brooklyn. Wait. This is not even Brooklyn. This is the opposite side of Queens. I don't actually walk down this. This is Boredom Avenue, by the way. I just never walked down here before. It's my first time and your first time, so take it with a grain of salt, everybody. But yeah, I'm fucked. Bill Lewis and Michael, Alicia. I am so screwed. I can't get the money for this place. Trying to even sell my gear, which I did, and I deposited into GoFundMe. But like, fuck, man. I'm sorry to use language, but it's the reality of like being in a situation that you never asked for. But you know what? It's what it is. Yeah, I can get on those tracks too. What is this taking me? I'm curious where this goes. Alright, but I'm curious where that goes. Because that looks like it goes on the opposite side of Long Island Street. Yeah, I'm curious. Aren't you guys curious where these blocks go in New York City? So financially, I don't have the financial needs to house myself. And people always keep saying, oh yeah, they got free medical. Nothing is free in the United States of America, especially in New York City. And if you think that, then you sound like one of those welfare ass, no good ass, no job motherfucking EBT dumbass people. Oh, you want to see that video? Let me show you that video. Let's see if I still have that video. Where is it? Let me entertain you real quick. Oh, I still have it. Yeah. There we go. Are you one of these individuals that don't want to get off their ass and only want government assistance?
My sister got the motherfucking food stamps. 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 My sister got.
I do not want to play that anymore, but it's degraded. It's so degraded. Yeah, that's the kind of people that I'm talking about. Lazy, like they don't want to work a 9 to 5. This is why in Wisconsin you had to work in order to get fucking EBT benefits. It wasn't a free fucking ride. It's taxpayer dollars, bro. Ladder 160. Hey, ladder. Where you coming from? Ooh, there's a storage unit over here? Oh, Panda might switch storage units. Because this one is going to change price soon. I want to know where this goes. I want to skate that building. Rollerbladers, skateboarders, think about what I'm thinking about right now. They should have built a skate park. An indoor skate park. Mind you, New York, imagine New York built the world's biggest indoor skate park in the world. It'd be like Woodward if you're a rollerblader, skateboarder, skier, gymnastics. Yeah. I just want to know where this goes. So I know if I run from the cops, I know how to get out of a bad situation. Nah, I'm kidding. But here's the creek. Here is the creek. I don't think you want to be swimming in that. Ooh. Gotta be careful. Ice patches. So the Q67 to Mastiff goes down here. So that means this goes to Mastiff. I heard there's a community refrigerator over there. Okay, we're crossing the creek. I want to know if I can get down there and take some photos. Because look at that shot, bro. Oh, I'm coming back out here at night. I want to get some shots. Oh yeah, it's going to rain. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to suck. Tonight it's going to, well, later on tonight it's going to suck. Yeah, it's warming up, but now, mind you, we're getting a freaking rainstorm coming to hit us. That's just... See, I want to get down there, right there. I want to get right there, take a shot. Or, am I trespassing, DOT? There's some old tracks down here too. Look at that. See, I want to jump down there and get a shot of that. I don't want this in the frame. I want this in the frame. I want to get level. I don't like this composition. I like that composition. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get down. Let's go find a way. Or we could just ask the house. Hey guys, city photographer, can I Get down there and take some shots. So, but it looks like no one's there right now. So, you see. So I guess we're gonna have to do it the criminal way. For all the photographers out there, this is how sometimes we have to get the shot, right? But in some countries, they don't even care. They're like, oh, you're a photographer? Yes, please, get a beautiful shot. You know, the police out in other countries, they're so kind. People, New York City police officers, it's sometimes they're good and sometimes it's just a bunch of haters. So this moves. Okay. When it needs to. Okay, that's why there's tracks down here. Okay. You know, this bridge is on wheels. You can see. But I want to get closer. I want to get down there. I want to break the law for a picture. I wish I could just do it and sell a picture, a nice print, but no one's buying my prints anymore because of that negative influence that came to this channel, everybody. That false narrative that you've been hearing for some time. That or her panda photographer is just a lousy beggar. No, I'm a person that doesn't want to use the system. I'm doing everything. My job, we tried. Mind you, we went for EBT, denied. We denied, so we said, you know what? We gave them a middle finger. We're gonna do everything on our own. We don't need system to make sure that we are in place. The people can help me do that. You can help me do that. You have. You got me this far. Some of you that did support and stick around to support. You have helped me get to this point. Without their help, what does that say? That you're stronger than they are. But take it with a grain of salt. Right, we are on Review Avenue. Oh, that's a perfect name because this has been a product review in a New York City walkthrough review. And about me, the Panda Photographer, everybody. I'm just trying to enjoy the day before all the fucking rain comes. I should be sleeping because I do have work tonight. But listen, my luxury, my budget is not in the right now. All my money's in GoFundMe right now. I personally have to donate to my own GoFundMe. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but several times. I gotta keep myself from not spending any money, so the best way to do that is to ensure that at least I have something. Because who's gonna pay for my outpatient visits? How am I gonna get to them? I'm gonna be in so fucking bad shape that I'm not gonna heal properly, and that is what I'm afraid. And some people are afraid. And mind you, it's not your fault, Bill Lewis, like I said, or Michael. You guys are not fucking millionaires. You're not the corrupt medical system that, mind you, that lingers in this country. That just wants to drain the little person for every single freaking dime. You're not that person. You're just a hard worker, just like the rest of you are. You are victims of this abuse, but no one wants to say anything or speak up about it. So, okay. I don't want to walk on the sidewalk. Could be a bad situation for Panda. See what I mean? People think I'm crying, but I'm expressing. There's a This is why you can never actually identify yourself on social media, because people haven't finished or completed, mind you, their thesis on how to be a humanitarian. Stop my crying. No one's crying, friend. Everyone has a, and by the way, everyone has a right to cry. You act like crying is a sinful thing, when it's absolutely a righteous thing. And this is the bullshit you guys preach. I don't speak and preach about God on this channel because I don't believe in it. But I bet you this person believes in God, but you cry for him. But you won't cry for another human being. Okay. I digress then. Did I just shut this case down? Because that makes you a fucking hypocrite. To make fun or complain about someone emotionally telling and expressing and transparency? For that, you can eat a bag of dicks for that one. Because it shows me that you are not there. You're not like the rest of us. You don't want to sit down and listen or share for yourself. You think you're better than everybody. Okay. Then if you think you so, then do me a favor. Show me and prove to me that you are by sacrificing. Do something worthy. And prove it. I want to see evidence. Unlike some people that have been coming to this channel that lives like 7,000 miles away. Has nothing to do with this country, everybody. But he's in another country, but he's from another country. Why don't you tell them the financial truth while you're in another country? Or tell them the fact that your colleagues don't want to work with you because you're not so a good person yourself. Your history follows you too, sir. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. This guy always makes threats, and mind you, his threats are always empty. Always empty. Empty threats. So we're on 30th. So if we take this straight down, let's take us to all the way to Long Island City. Okay. Look at that view. Look at that view on the World Trade Center. But back to the racist American bigot. He hates American culture. He thinks that everyone is supposed to be, mind you, this is a country where everybody was taught values and some people were not taught very good values. But he made it seem like where he's from, where you're not, where you're living, by the way, it's all righteous and good. As if he has it good, which that's a lie. The man is homeless, everybody. He can't even, this is the thing. I ask you in the audience, do your research. I'm pretty sure there's a crosswalk. And look, we are in front of the precinct too. And they're doing this crazy shit. About to hit me on live stream. Fucking New York City drivers. But back to the so-called film reward director that has no credentials whatsoever. I can't even find his name for any film whatsoever. Not even a GIF credibility. But you guys want to take his side over what I'm doing? Be so. Let it be so. But I guarantee you, you're choosing wrongly and you're choosing poorly. You guys like confrontation. All these trailer parks, man. Want to pick on me for actually trying to fight to survive. That's wild. Think about that one. You're picking on me for the right to survive. That's why I'm saying to myself, everybody, I don't care at this moment if I get the money or not. If this is my fate, this is my fate, right? Maybe I'm not meant to live for a certain amount of time. Maybe my time is coming up. Maybe my clock is ticking. At least I can accept that. But this is what you guys can accept. I know there's nothing on the other side for me. Mind you, I was dead for 11 minutes before. I got into a car accident years before that. So, been dead. Nothing. Just totally darkness. Just stuck in your body. You can't move. You're stuck. Mind you, your brain is still functional, but you're just stuck. You can't move. You can't do shit. You know how that feels? It feels like entrapment. Like true entrapment. Like you have no way out of that situation. Unless someone on the other side fucking decides to resuscitate you the right way. I don't think you guys understand fear is. I've been in more accidents in probably than any of you. Rollerblade accidents, snowboard accidents, car accidents. Fuck, I got into 2 scooter accidents this summer. Only Panda, and fucked up my wrist. Oh, come on, friend. Danger is everywhere. I'm serious. Danger is everywhere. I actually don't know where I'm going now. This is Long Island City. How is this? Dude, where the fuck are we? How is this part of Long Island City? How? There's no studio. Silver Cup is on the other side. We are just exploring. Ain't no crackheads around here, friend. I might have to like turn up over here, friend. Get some sleep. You know? But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what someone said to me 2 days ago? Yo, Panda, you should come to... I should come by his house, smoke a spliff, a fatty. I was like, nah, bro. He's like, I don't want that. He said, what do you want? I was like, sometimes I just want a big-ass bowl of ramen. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, winter times make me crave for big-ass bowls of ramen. Like the giantest bowl I can probably eat. Mind you, this might be my last fucking big giant bowl of ramen. Oh no, are we in prostitute land? Please don't tell me that. Oh, please don't tell me I'm in the wrong block. Alright, we gotta get out of here if this is. I think we are. Oh shit, we are. Okay. I think we landed ourselves in the prostitution area, in the homeless area, or druggies. I'm not gonna turn around on these chicks because they don't deserve my airtime. Oh, man, that's a fucking bird shit. No. See, this is why you don't want to sleep on the bridges. Because all the birds would just shit on you while you're sleeping. They just poop on you while you're sleeping. Okay, sidewalk dangers. Alright. Okay, we on Van Dam Street. pretty sure this is taking us to the bridge. I think. But yeah, everyone. So right now I'm just trying to survive day by day. There's another public storage here. How many fucking units do they have? I think I know where we are. This might be taking us to Queens, to the other location. Queens Plaza. Because I think this takes us to LaGuardia Community College. But let's see. Nice dry spots over here, friends. Okay, so now we know behind us and that intersection back there with the BQE is, that's prostitution area. Okay, so we're gonna stay away from that little area. I don't want no hooker be like, hey baby, you wanna put me on live stream real quick? I got some pussy to show. Don't want that. Yep, we are Hunters Point Avenue. We definitely are heading back. Yeah, we just went in a really nice little big circle. Now I know that route is pretty cool. Kind of dangerous at night. I want to test it at night. I bring the mace. I bring the big bottle of mace. Yo, a cop saw me with that big bottle. He's like, damn. Is it like that? I was like, yeah, man, it's like that. He was like, yo, you know you're only supposed to have up to 8 ounces, right? He was like, I don't care. It's a 12 ounce. Extra is needed. This is New York Wild City. No one is caring. The police are outnumbered. Look at that church. Pointing up. Beep. Yeah, cops are outnumbered, man, and they know it. They know the criminals are running rampant. Even the kids are being criminals, robbing other teenagers, shooting other teenagers, stabbing other teenagers. Come on, man. It's just insane that New York City is the only city, mind you, it's not the only city that has wild children, but from someone that traveled across this nation, New York City, the children here, this is why you shouldn't give out free fucking assistance. When you give that shit to people, they just think they can just abuse it. And now you got these kids like, oh yeah. They don't realize that your mom is working so hard to keep that Section 8 housing. And you doing this dumb shit. Yeah, kids are getting their parents evicted because of their behaviors. That's another thing. Well, it's the same topic, but and these kids don't understand the struggles. Like, your parents are trying to put something on the table. And some parents I feel bad for, and some parents I do not. You let your kid go outside every day and robbing people. You don't care what your child is up to. You never ask your child where he get those shoes from. He don't got a job? How you think? Wait, you should know what your child is wearing. Am I right or wrong? lay down in the park on this nice day. It's so nice right now. It's supposed to be 15 Celsius. Oh my panda, it's supposed to be nice. Take off these coat layers and these thermals. Then you gotta put it right back on because guess what? The temperature's gonna drop down to -4 tomorrow night, but tonight it's gonna drop down to -1. So this is a short-lived victory for us because it's been brutal. It's been nasty. And if you're homeless out here, you know it's been very nasty. Your toes now are, mind you, if you're homeless, you have ever experienced, because I have experienced this too. When you're, mind you, you can wash your feet, you can moisturize your feet all you want. If you're not walking or wearing the right pair of socks, that is the key factor. And this is why I gotta get more thermal socks. They're expensive, but you gotta buy the right ones that actually conducts heat generated back to your feet. But you gotta also still understand moisture. If you're a person like me and you got moisture, mind you, your feet accumulates a lot of moisture and your feet starts to dry out. Oh my panda. Look at this, look at this. Big ass trailer. You got the bed sticking out, everything. Damn. What's it like in there? Give us a tour. Damn, bro. See, homelessness. You do what you gotta do, man. You can't afford fucking property tax in New York City. You want to live in New York City, but you gotta get a camper, get a van. That's what someone told me that I should do. Get a van. And I won't catch frostbite. So your feet starts to turn red. When you notice it's turning red, that peak is reddish, yeah, that's, mind you, that's not bad frostbite, okay? That's a sign of frostbite. That means, mind you, don't ever wash your feet in direct hot water. It's supposed to be warm, room temperature water. You want the blood to flow back around your feet. Yeah, man, you don't want to do that. But when you are out here for long periods of time, everybody, these men and women and children, they get frostbite on their fingers and the tip. That's why their toes are darker than the rest of their foot, because they have signs of frostbite, and that is not good over time. You can literally develop rashes, feet warps, blisters, yeah, over time. It's not that your feet are, like I said, you can do whatever you want. Look at me. I did everything possible, and I still caught frostbite because on top of that, I wasn't wearing the right socks. I was doing everything right, but not wearing the right type of sock. And also the right type of boot too. Footwear is important. So I suggest really think about how hard it is to keep each individual warm. And mind you, keep them warm. But some people overdo with like Vaseline. Like I'm gonna say it right now. Some people literally overdo it. Black people, in generally. Yeah, you black people. Stop fucking putting up gallons of Vaseline on your face. Stick that. That's no. You only need a thin layer. Now you're just making moisture happen on your skin. That's why your body's cold. You're not properly laying the Vaseline on your skin. So ladies and gentlemen, when you do moisturize your skin, oh, look at that shot. Oh. So when you do, you moisturize with mind you, ladies and gentlemen, shea butter. I don't give a fuck if you're white, you're Asian, you're Jewish, I don't care. You're Muslim. Shea butter. Get a lotion that has good amount of vitamin E and shea butter. You don't need a whole lot. Just put a nice layer. When you put that first layer on, let that layer dry out for the first 10 minutes. You want your skin to absorb, right? You want it to dry out. Then you can put on the Vaseline layer. That's what I do. But for your hands, you gotta have really good gloves. I suggest buying those, going on Amazon. Don't buy those cheap $30 hand warmer gloves, because mind you, I bought those and those broke. I already have a pair. Look, I show you. Look, he's broke. What a waste of 30 bucks. And they don't have any water protection. There's no thermal layer in the glove. It's just a thermal pad electrified by the battery that's rechargeable, and it doesn't even last long. It lasts for like 40 minutes. And that is it. So you have to be in an extremely rough situation in those 40 minutes, even though there's no such thing as 40 minutes when it's fucking -10 degrees outside. No. That's not 40 minutes, that's all night. That's a good 8 hours. We don't need 40 minutes for 8 hours. No, we need an 8-hour glove. So I should just financially spending money on those nice heat warming mitten gloves that do have certain thermal protection. And this is why I was telling Tessin, like, hey man, this grip here, it's right next to this lens. And if I put on gloves in that form factor, you can literally see my glove in the shot. And I'm holding the master grip like I'm supposed to. So I think I need to extend the master grip a little bit for gloves, because I think they miscalculated for the glove part. But then again, you kind of make it, you want to make it compact and small. What's going on, see? Aggressive driving. Aggressive driving. Freaking Mad Max in New York City, friend. Okay, so we're on Thompson and Van Dam, so now we know that this will take us. Are these kids? Oh, there's a college by here. But these high school kids try to blend in with the college students, cutting school and shit, thinking someone's stupid. Like, you know you ain't no college. You know you just want to hang out at the Starbucks. Oh yeah, by the way, Jackson Avenue is closed today, so they can't hang out. They can hang out at this one, but I really doubt that they can hang out on this one. Then record all your driving activities. I want to see who's going to be mindful and peer pressure. They want you to run across the street. Hey, traffic officer lady. Yeah, are you supposed to be making sure that people are getting across the street safely? Oh, she's gonna just run the red light regardless. This. Oh, really? There's no such thing as right turns in New York City, is there? I didn't think so. I never knew. No, there's no such thing as right turns in New York City. Or the red. Nope. This is how people get into a freaking traffic confrontations. Because there's no such thing as right turns in New York City, everybody. So those cars that just passed us just did an illegal right turn. Because if there was a legal right turn, there should be a light that says right turn. If there was, then I'm mistaken. Because I don't see it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we went around in a circle back to Queens Plaza. Where were you even in Queens Plaza? We were at that stupid park looking for Columbia. I wanted to know how was the food. So he was like, yo, Panda, you the best, bro. And I'm like, I know. Stop eating that junk ass. Here's the thing, I'm trying to get him to stop drinking. I'm trying to get him to slow down on his drinking. Food. He needs food. But let's talk about YouTube for a second. Because I did something the other day and no one noticed what I did to the title. And I want YouTube to explain this to me. Hey, YouTube, how you did not notice that I put the date? If anybody caught on the title mind you, what's it, yesterday's live stream? I put December 157 days, 2025. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, wait. That's what I wrote in the title. And YouTube just flood all these spam bots to my live stream. And I was like, these are not real viewers watching my YouTube live stream. These are just bots that YouTube designed that wants me to get my panda. Trust me when I tell you, this is YouTube trying to psych you up. Yeah, it's all a lie. Psyching you up for no reason. This is why I say, YouTube, you got caught just not only lying to me, but I hope everyone noticed the day before yesterday's live stream was titled December 157th, 2025. And YouTube don't, yeah, that's a great title. Yeah. There's no such thing as 157 days in a month. So YouTube, now I know that you're feeding my channel with fake accounts and fake view counts. All you're doing is the fake view counts, YouTube. This is why I don't trust the platform. It's fake. Ladies and gentlemen, how does one live stream one day receive over 10,000 views, and then it jumps back down to only 900, then jumps up to 1,200, and it's not consistent. So this is why I'm also making a live stream today to see what would happen, because it seems like it happens very early in the morning, that spike, compared to activity that's going during the day. I like how people walk in the channel and says, hello, where are you? I'm like, okay, where are you? Can you read what the title says before you clicked on the video? Because I'm pretty sure there's a thumbnail that literally explains where we are, what this video is about, and what today's date is. There's a thumbnail. This is why I also said that these accounts are just fake. It's just like they say the same thing. Hello, where are you? Hello, where are you? It's not authentic. Just sending ransom people to my channel, knowing that my channel is not for a child, even though the sentence literally says not for kids. But YouTube the other week sent a 10-year-old child to my live stream. That's YouTube. Yeah, YouTube says, yeah, we're gonna recommend this 10-year-old child to watch your content, Panda. I think this is great for this kid. Someone's missing a boot. How you miss a boot? Where's the other boot? How you miss a boot? I can understand a glove or a hat, but a boot? No. So you've been absent for a year. So I have to explain everything that's going on with my life to you in a year. Wow. So you just put to us that no one watches the content. It's like YouTube is dying. This is why there's no honesty in this platform. YouTube rather lie to you and mind you and ghost my channel because I don't want to play ball. Yes. As I said earlier to you about how you other YouTube influencers, your favorite YouTubers, might be scamming you. They sold their souls. Like I said, there's no way on launch day they suddenly have a 30-minute or 20-minute video about the product they just launched. And they got their hands on it already. There's no way. Like I said, everyone, I don't sell out. I'm just a homeless YouTuber that got 2 part-time jobs, about to have stomach cancer surgery next month, going to be out of work for about a month or so, and I can't even raise money for my own GoFundMe because I'm donating my own paychecks to my own GoFundMe. That's life in a nutshell for you. From Austin, Texas. Welcome, friend. How's the tech city, the new tech city of the United States? How's it going? Yeah, Austin's the new tech city, everybody. Yeah, I know, man. Look what happened to San Francisco, bro. I used to go to San Francisco so much. Now I don't even have an interest in going back. I used to go out there just to like kick it at the hostels, being on the Tenderloin, go to fucking Union Square, just hang out. Now it's bum city. It's drug city. It's fucking do what you want city. Rob a Asian old person. Rob a business. Get away with it. Close down some Walgreens and some CVS stores. Close down the Westfield Mall. Yeah, New York City. You're going to see it soon. Keep it up. But that's why I call Austin the new tech city, because all the tech giants are going down to Austin. They're like, fuck this, San Francisco, too wild. The Bay Area is dead. See ya. Besides, it's sinking in a way. Yeah, no one realized that South California is sinking. But yeah. So it better get out now before it's too late. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I want to rest my hands now. I've been holding this grip for An hour and 10 minutes. Ow. You can see my fingers, like I gotta exercise. But if anybody wants to support the channel financially for my cancer surgery, there's a GoFundMe, but there's also a PayPal, cash.app, Venmo. If anybody wants to like help me avoid what's coming tonight, which is a bad rainstorm, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to endure that one too. We endured the snowstorm. We walked through the snowstorm. We stood up for the snowstorm. We froze in this bitch. Now we're gonna get wet in this bitch. So expect more content for you guys. You guys want raw, live, raw, uncut New York City stuff. So I give it to you. Like I said, this channel has been transparent for the last couple of years already, and always has been. I don't need to sugarcoat anything. This is why all the haters, they don't really have anything on me, ladies and gentlemen. They have nothing. I already told the truth. They just want to use it and weaponize the situation. Everyone in this fucking city is fucking homeless and fucking broke as fuck. Everyone is trying to survive. Everyone is trying to make it. Even this fucking delivery driver, he probably has to sleep in the fucking park too. Just like the other delivery fucking Uber drivers. And Lyft drivers or Grubhub bike deliveries. There's so many bike delivery Grubhubs in here. I don't understand. This is why they can't make enough money. There's too many. Imagine the city only had a limit. Imagine Grubhub had a limit of bikers per city. Everyone will probably make a couple of $1,000s a month. But there's so many bike deliveries and so many Grubhub delivery options. Drivers, bikes, doesn't matter. Fucking skateboards, skates, doesn't even matter. They do it on foot, and that's dangerous too. They said not to do it on foot, but people do it anyway. Oh, there he is. That's the homeless guy. What's up, bro? Oh, he got his umbrella today. He got a new tarp too. Somebody's. Yeah, he sleeps over there. He sleeps under the bridge over here, man. Yeah, he got his stuff ready for tonight. He's not playing. I should take the train back to Brooklyn. Ain't shit going on in this fucking rich ass part of town. Everyone is a bunch of hypocrites. They don't want to put a community refrigerator in Long Island City. They really are trying to, mind you, they're forcing my hand. Like, that's a human violation, man. Everyone has the right to survive. No, they want to kick out every poor person and rebuild Long Island City. Let me prove to you who's moving into Long Island City. People that actually do not know how to drive in New York City. I don't understand how they get their driver's license, but this is what happened the other day. Do you see that? This, mind you, wait. I'm not being a racist. I have nothing against my fellow Asian community drivers. This is called incompetency. This person was already in the lane. So this person got fed up because, mind you, the Mercedes, because, mind you, there's another lane, which is called the bus lane. You're not supposed to be in the bus lane, but there were cars parked there. So he thought he could squeeze through one car and push one car through, but ended up squeezing this guy all the way to the wall. Look how this guy is now smashed up against the fucking wall. He pushed the car to the wall. Yeah. That is New York City, allowing people that never took a New York City driving test to just drive like, I don't know where they got their driver's license from, but they really, really, really need to reevaluate the drivers of New York City. Now, this guy, and I think his car is a Infinity, could be, yeah, you know, the dark color vehicle. I think this guy was so happy because when I saw him talking to the insurance, he knew he's gonna get money from these people because it's definitely his fault. Even the officer was like, looks like you pushed him, pinned him into the wall. Doesn't look like he was trying to get through. Looked like you were pinning him onto the wall. So, yeah. Just wanted to show you the nonsense, and this is why I don't drive in New York City. Don't want to drive in New York City. This place is fucking, I'm telling you, it's like Mad Max. It's Mad Max. But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna go to Brooklyn. I need to get some food. I can't spend any money, don't have any money. Someone, mind you, I got my money from my dog walk. I did a dog walk. So I bought, what's the name? But I also put money into the GoFundMe. So gotta put every single dime into the GoFundMe. If I don't, which I already have bought, there's no way I can get that rent money. I got a deposit, but there's no way I'm gonna get that rent money. So yeah, I was trying to work on, mind you, another sublet so I can heal better. Can't stay at the hospital. That's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna end the live stream. You guys take it easy. Let me rest my hand. Ow. Okay, this grid does have a flaw. Don't hold it for too long. Yeah, so let me show you why they put that there. So buses and trucks come through here, right? But people don't realize there's a sign that's right here. You're supposed to stop right here. You're supposed to be stopping here. And that says stop here on red. So now they're putting a sign, another one on that side. Not supposed to be parking there. Why? Because just like I said, there's been accidents on these very corners and people want to complain and want to sue the truck drivers when you're not supposed to be parked there. So, all this, well, this is MTA, as you can see. All this is MTA. MTA parking only. No residential, MTA parking only. But people want to park there. And they wonder why they get ticketed or get towed. Yeah. And they want to get mad. They towed my car. They gave me a ticket. Well, you were in a no standard zone. And so, can't complain. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. But let me rest my hand. If anybody wants to, you know, house me for 40 days. Because I want to get back to work, friend. Because I'm going to be out of work. I don't want to be out of work. I really don't feel like I can't. I really told the dog, like, man, I can't financially be out of work, man. This is I'm gonna be in a very bad place. But this thing is still here because it's missing a wheel. Damn, it's been 3 days. That thing has still been there. What's the long I've seen in cleaning crew? Been there for 3 days. Let's get on the train. I don't want to use this train. I'll probably want to walk. It's a nice ass day. Oh, look at nobody out here smoking any marijuana. All that dust and sulfur, right? Inhale that shit. Yeah, you see how that no one's smoking, not even a cigarette. Because you know, as soon as you inhale those cigarettes, that sulfur, it's in the air, man. You're just smoking, inhaling that stuff. Ugh. This is why I keep telling smokers, fine, you don't want to be a smart smoker, okay. You want to be a dummy. Okay, dummy. I'm going to treat you like a dummy. Hey, you know you're breathing in all that toxic chemicals with that, mind you, cancer stick? Mind you, listen, ladies and buddy, I tried cigarettes. It wasn't for me. I was like, ew, this shit makes you feel this way? Why would you guys make you feel like it takes your life away? It makes, dude, I tried cigarettes. It just makes you feel like you're gasping for more air. Like, I felt like I was dying. So, mind you, sometimes I do cigars, but you know, you're not supposed to inhale cigars. You're supposed to like let it linger in your mouth, like a taste, right? But cigarettes, it just makes you feel like shit. It made me feel like shit. It made me feel like I wanted to throw up. Like, ugh. You guys like feeling like that? Ew. Jesus, man, you guys, damn. You got that much intent and devil intent? Ew, you guys like that? It just makes me feel like I want to throw up. It just takes the soul right out of me. Literally, it does. It just takes the soul out of me. But I'm gonna get on this train. Ugh, cigarettes.